Hey, welcome back. Today we're diving into the mythic inspirational perspective.
Oh, that sounds interesting. What's that all about?
Well, it's this belief system that sees
Yeah.
all scriptures, like the Bible, Quran, or Bhagavad Gita, as inspiring, but not, literally true.
So they don't take the stories as historical facts?
Exactly. They view them as myths that convey deeper truths about life and morality.
I get it. It's like seeing the stories as symbolic narratives?
Right? And they believe these myths are human created, but inspired by the divine or, the collective unconscious.
So all scriptures are connected in a way?
Yeah, they see them as part of a universal library of wisdom, each
Okay.
offering insights into fundamental truths.
That's a really inclusive approach.
It is. They reject literalism, so events like the Exodus or the resurrection are viewed as symbolic, not literal.
So they focus on the meaning behind the stories?
Exactly. They emphasize inspiration over inerrancy. The texts might have errors, but still inspire.
That's interesting. But doesn't that undermine the authority of the scriptures?
Well, they see it differently. It's like focusing on the message rather than the messenger.
Yeah, I see what you mean. They value the wisdom more than the vessel.
Exactly. They practice by studying multiple scriptures to find common themes.
Right.
They meditate on the lessons.
Do they have rituals or anything like that?
Yeah, but they reimagine them symbolically and use creative expression like art and storytelling to keep myths relevant.
So they might create modern interpretations of ancient stories?
Yes, it's about making the messages engaging today.
How do they view the concept of God?
They see the divine as a mystery, beyond human understanding. So myths help relate to it.
So God isn't an intervening being in history?
Right. More like a source of inspiration than an anthropomorphic figure.
That really changes the focus to personal spirituality.
Yes, they emphasize
Yeah.
spiritual growth and ethical living over dogma.
And they're skeptical about historical events in scriptures?
Exactly. They see them as literary constructs, metaphors for human experiences.
But don't you think that could lead to people interpreting things however they want?
Well, that's a point. But they believe empowering individuals leads to personal and community growth.
I suppose there's value in that.
Definitely. They promote universal morality, synthesizing teachings into a universal framework.
So, justice, compassion, humility over sectarian divides?
Yes, they encourage tolerance and inclusivity, promoting interfaith dialogue.
That's really needed today.
Absolutely. It offers a way to appreciate sacred texts without being bound by literal interpretations.
It's like balancing reverence with intellectual integrity.
Exactly. It's a refreshing approach.
But I wonder, does this diminish the uniqueness of each tradition?
Not necessarily. It's like standing on a mountain and seeing different paths leading up to the same peak. Each path is unique, but leads to the same place.
Yeah, I like that analogy.
So it respects individuality while acknowledging common goals.
Well, this has been enlightening.
I'm glad. It's a topic worth exploring.
For sure. Thanks for sharing all this.
My pleasure. Looking forward to our next chat.